So like, I don't know if you guys know, real estate in Hawaii is crazy. I just moved into another great home. Homeowners did their own little renovations. There was and like faucets that are like over $1,000. Today is a lazy Sunday morning. So I'm in the new house that we currently moved into, and this is the situation that we're working with. So we haven't really set up the table, and we have a lot of stuff like on the floor that aren't in cabinets yet because we're planning on doing a living room slash kitchen renovation. And we did move the mattress, but we found out that there was fiberglass leaking out from the bottom of the mattress. So this is our sleeping situation at the moment till our mattress gets delivered. And basically what we're planning to do is paint the living room so that it's a lighter color, because this home doesn't exactly get a lot of natural light, because we're like in a townhome and we're the middle, like kind of in the middle of like the other homes next to us. So we don't get a lot of like natural light other than the morning light that comes through when the sun rises. So we're planning to paint the walls. Our uncle suggested Swiss coffee because it's like a like a neutral off white but kind of creamy, and I guess he says it's something that is available like all the time. So if we did plan on, you know, needing to retouch or anything like that, that wouldn't be an issue. But we're planning to paint it also because the homeowners did their own little renovations, and like like I don't know why they thought like, why wouldn't you like paint you know, touch up the ceiling, because like, bro, it looks so crazy. But yeah, like at first I was just planning on just putting like I think they're called molding, like just like molding on the edges to just, you know, hide all that the unclean lines of the corners. But I also was like, damn, I just painted our apartment so that I wouldn't be living in a gray home, and like I just moved into another gray home. So I just thought like, okay, since it's kind of dark in here, Swiss coffee, let's brighten it up and, you know, like give this home like kind of like a new vibe. So another thing that we're planning on doing is knocking down this wall, which it does serve as a like kitchen counter slash island, but we want to knock it down, put like a normal floating island like right over here. And it has to be a small island because the space doesn't work out that way, but it's going to be like L shape. So this wall is completely coming down, this one here, and we're going to basically paint the kitchen that Swiss coffee color, maybe some tile, and then put up more modern cabinets, because these are like, I feel like these are like the original cabinets that the home was like built in, because like look at these countertops too, like it's a very like old style, like linoleum, I believe. And we're gonna put like the stove kind of like over here, and then put the fridge more out to the living room because it sticks out so much. And we don't have a lot of space to work with. Like you have to give yourself space to walk around between the island and, you know, like the stove and like the countertops. And our uncle says at least a minimum of give or take 3 feet. So that's what we got to do, right? So the island, it's going to be already like pretty much close to this hallway, which I'm gonna try to allow myself to give about a foot in so that the chairs are completely sticking into the hallway. And then like over here, it should be about over 3 feet. I measured like about 40 inches, but the fridge is basically going to be slightly under 3 feet because it sticks out so much. That's going to be about 30 inches. And the home came with like these kind of like engineered wood, like dark espresso, wood panels. It is kind of like an older style, I guess, but it still works. And I broke up a lot of the darkness with like this lighter rug, but let me show you. So like, I don't know, like maybe they started doing home renovations with an idea that they were going to sell the home. And they started off with the bedroom, which has different color floor, like vinyl wood panels, and they're like this pattern that I truly like just don't like. I would prefer it to be just like this part, like not these like light blonde streaks coming through. And this is the mattress, which has fiberglass on it, but like the top part seems fine, but it's an older mattress anyway, so we're planning on, like getting rid of it. But let me show you how the fiberglass sticks out. Just a second. So the way that you can see fiberglass coming out is with light. And so I do need the light on like my flash. Hopefully the camera will pick up the little specks that are coming out. But let me see if it does. Hold on. Like, do you see like that kind of like glittering thing on this side of the mattress? Like you can see it like more even with movement too, but like it's basically like all fiberglass back here, and it doesn't just stay put like in the mattress. Like as soon as you touch it and like you touch it and then it gets on your clothes, like it just like weaves all into your clothes. And washing it is kind of harder to wash it out. Like you have to wash it like multiple times and like, I don't know, soak it in hot water, all that. So I just didn't want to have to deal with that kind of issue anymore. And so I went to the place where I used to work at APT in town. It's called APT by Homeworld. And I went to my coworker, Wendell, who helped me find another mattress that we could use, same size, king size. And as soon as that comes in, we're gonna place it right over here. And this is like the other mattress that, floor mat that I was sleeping on. But I was just like, look, I can't sleep on this thing. Like it's so like uncomfortable. So I ended up just sleeping on the couch. And they do have like a mattress removal service, which like if it's in like, I guess it's like has to be not like in a totally disgusting condition, but like they'll take it for me and dispose of it while they bring in the new mattress. So I'm gonna do that too. That's gonna be this following week on Friday. This is the master bathroom. So the master bathroom has not been, sorry about the mess, but has not been like renovated at all. Like it has like different, like a ceiling texture. So like for some reason, like they cut off like what they were gonna do from the hallway to like the bathroom. But it is like an older style. Like the tile looks pretty old. So this is what we're planning to do more so like on the DIY side, like what I can manage to do myself or like with the help of Harrison. So Eventually, when we have some time, we're gonna work on the master bedroom, the bathroom, and then maybe just switch up the paint in this room, because like this one was, you know, renovated by the previous owners, but sorry about the mess again. This is like how we have to live till we can get more situated. But like, I don't know why they took off the doors for the closet, because I guess like that's just how they managed to, you know, use the space. But they left like these shelves here, so we're just using them for now. But we might change the color to like a baby blue. That's kind of like Harrison's new favorite color. So yeah, like things that we can do on our own is on the second floor. Things that I feel like we should just leave it to the professionals are going to be on the first floor. And hopefully when they do paint the new color, I'm just going to ask them to extend it all the way up to this second hallway, because you know, like I'm not very confident in doing like the higher ceilings, because even like these ceilings like have the roughest like corner work that I just personally don't want to be on a ladder to paint all that. So I'm just going to leave it to the professionals to do it. And you know, hopefully that just makes the home a little bit like more newer and fresher and, you know, more our style. So I gotta go to Home Depot and ask about like these windows too, because we were aware that the windows, like these windows are broken. So, you know, like we gotta replace them. And since they're doing the kitchen, like we might as well have them install the new windows too. And yeah, maybe just like some grocery shopping, have like a bigger fridge, so you know, I feel like I can store more stuff in there. But that's what we're planning to do. And there are a few shops or, you know, showrooms that we went to visit, so let me show you guys where we went. The first store we went to was Doll Tile, and after talking to the sales associate, I kind of figured this was going to be the more costly route for our project. They do have like so many different kind of natural marbles and quartz, but they come in these full slabs. And the sales associate did let us know that we would need our own fabricator, meaning that we need like a special guy that's going to be cutting these stones into the sizes that we need. And sometimes it can cost anywhere up to like $1,000 a cut. So this is definitely not the route that we were trying to go for, but we got to see a lot of nice tiles in their showroom. The second store we went to is Selective Stone. It was recommended by our uncle because the quartz and the marble slabs that they have, they're already prefab, meaning they're cut into specific sizes already, and you just need to buy however many sizes that you need. We actually found one that we liked that was in our budget. The third place we went to is CNC Cabinets. By then we had already decided on our countertops, but our uncle told us to check out their showroom for the cabinets and like how they are set up as far as like you know, like they have drawer style pullouts and different kind of hardware for the handles. So he wanted us to check out their showroom just to give us an idea of like what they can do and where he would be getting the cabinets from. Golden Cabinets was very similar to CNC Cabinets. They had a beautiful showroom with a full kitchen, so like you could see how your kitchen can look like. They also had another showroom downstairs for bathroom fixtures and like pre-cut countertops in the different marble and quartz. But the last place we went to was Ferguson's Bath and Kitchen. This place was overwhelming. They had so much like luxurious stuff, like freestanding tubs, different hardware, these kitchen faucet sinks, like some were like $1,000. It was crazy. And like this fridge, this super tall golden fridge, right? That Harrison was attracted to, I think it was like
crazy.
$10,000 or something crazy like that. But it was like probably one of the bougiest showrooms I've ever seen. Also, you might be thinking like, why did we buy a home that we needed to renovate and like, you know, replace the windows because they were broken, eventually like change pretty much the whole house. So all of these things to me when we were looking at homes just felt like, you know, superficial changes that like we have control to do ourselves. And as far as the kitchen, we were always aware that our uncle was willing to help us with the kitchen remodel, and we're not gonna like go all out. So like, I don't know if you guys know, real estate in Hawaii is crazy. Like a home that is in this exact neighborhood with a remodeled kitchen, everything, would have been sold for like maybe over 100,000 more because it's remodeled. And like the fact that our uncle can help us with some of these changes, like we're not going to be paying remotely anywhere close to that because of like, he said he would you know, like work with the labor costs, and like basically we would just be buying things from him at his wholesale price. So that is something that we were blessed with, and knowing that those things could be changed, we decided that we would pretty much try to keep the buying price down to a budget that we were comfortable with and still have enough money to put into like, you know, these changes. Some people, maybe they don't want to deal with that. They just want to move into a fresh, new, styled home. That's fine, you know? Like, if you are busy and you just cannot be bothered with that, that's fine. But in Hawaii, those type of changes that you decide, like, you want to purchase right then and there, they come at a cost. We're not going to pay over $100K to do these changes. And you know, it just felt right. The neighborhood is quiet. Our neighbors seem friendly. I just met like one couple, but I guess Harrison has met a couple other of our neighbors that live in the area. And I'm noticing like everything is pretty close. Like I have a Safeway, Times, and a Foodland just like a 5-minute drive from our house. There are like all these little like local, like, you know, takeout restaurant spots that are in the smaller shopping centers. But I'm also really close to Pearl Ridge Mall, which has more stuff like, you know, like the TJ Maxx's and like the, you know, Sephora and all that. So everything felt good. And, you know, a lot of us choosing to move out here was also, you know, to cut the commuting time down. He works all the way out in Kapolei. The home itself is bigger in a sense because it's 2 floors. So that's always nice. It does also feel like, is this home too big for us? Because the apartment felt just right. Like everything's kind of close and there was a lot of storage. So we had stuff to put things away. I mean, this place also has a good amount of storage too. But like, as you can tell, like, some of the closet doors have been taken off because the family before had like a lot of stuff that they were like hoarding, maybe. It was like so random. But everything out here feels like, you know, like very family orientated and just so different from the Makiki area where I grew up. I didn't record a whole lot, especially at this one place called Ferguson's, because like the vibe was very like, are you lost? Like, what are you doing here? Because like you need an appointment to like, I guess, shop in their showroom. But I mean, I just told the front desk girl like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't know we needed an appointment, like I just wanted to look around. And so she let us look around. But I guess like to have a more you know, like unique shopping experience, like a more informed shopping experience, like you need an appointment. So like maybe later we might do an appointment there, but that place is bougie, like super bougie. Like it's like you like Home Depot, Lowe's is like here, Ferguson's is like here. Like there was like faucets that are like over $1,000, and there was like fridges that were like huge, like super big fridges, like super nice standing tubs, like super luxurious looking stuff in there. My cousin told me to check it out because it's just something like you can get ideas, and you know, if you can look at a showroom, you can kind of like get the idea to how you want it to look, and then you know, look for something more budget friendly. So she just recommended that I check it out. But yeah, we went to other places too that our uncle recommended because he is a general contractor. So he said to go check them out and ask for like the people that he usually works with, and then they can kind of work with him in regards to, you know, final pricing and all that stuff. So I'm just like kind of hoping that everything just gets done soon, because it has been pretty much close to a month since we started moving things in, and like yeah, like I've been sleeping on that floor mat for pretty much like a month, and my shoulders are like dying because like even though the couch is a little more comfortable, like the couch seating is firm and I'm a side sleeper, and like it really just like has been hurting my shoulders to sleep on that thing. And also sleeping on the floor mat, because it's thinner, it's not any better, you know what I mean? I wanted to make like this thing that I saw on TikTok, which could come off kind of like weird, but at the same time, like, yeah, I'll just make it and I'll show you, okay? Today is bed day! I'm excited! No more sleeping on the couch and on the floor mat. So we have our frame like put up. We don't have a bed frame like yet, but we have the mattress support frame set up. And I didn't know, but if you have a memory foam mattress, the salesperson that we worked with, thank you, Wendell, he says that it's probably best to put like a kind of like a board under the mattress so that it doesn't compromise the mattress underneath, like the shape of it, the integrity of it. So this is what we did at Home Depot. We just bought like these pegboards that kind of, you know, provide a little like more of a flat surface for the bed to lay on. And then we're gonna get rid of this fiberglass mattress, which he also provided us with a bag so that when the delivery people come, they can take it away safely. Thank God, because, you know, I'm a side sleeper and I've just been hurting like real bad. So I'm super excited for that to come in. It's about lunchtime. I woke up kind of early today, so I wanted to try this like tuna melt, but it's kind of like got a twist. It's like a kimchi tuna melt. And I've never tried it before, so I'm hoping that it tastes good, because I like the combination of like canned tuna and kimchi anyways. I've just never had it in a sandwich form, so let me make that for lunch. That way, you know, when they do come, like I'm not like super hungry, you know, waiting for them to set it up and everything. And then I can put the mattress like covers on and we can finally sleep on the bed tonight. But let me make that sandwich. I'm getting sidetracked. Harrison hates the smell of canned tuna, so I usually make these kind of dishes when, you know, like he's out of the house, because like once he smells it, it's like, it just like introduces, it just like activates his gag reflexes and just makes me feel super bad about eating this stuff. But We just got some chicken of the sea in the water, and I'm just gonna drain it. Mix it up with some QP mayo, maybe like some garlic powder and stuff like that. But yeah, first time trying it, but it looked super good. So I'm like excited to try it. I'm just gonna slice it into like a smaller size I can get with that. So I'm just gonna chop it up like this, throw it into my bowl with all the canned tuna meat in there. And then we're gonna grab, I have some provolone cheese in here, so I'm gonna use some of that. And I have a new thing of QP mayo. What else can I put in here? I mean, I can make myself a little salad, but I'm gonna need this bread. So I can cut up the bread to put together the sandwich. And throw a little bit of QP mayo on here. Oh, I forgot I was gonna fry the kimchi. Oh well, okay, I'm not gonna fry the kimchi. I am just gonna assemble just a little. Oh, okay. Basil, it's just dry, no salt or anything in it. And toast. And that was the first slice. Woke up so early today. I think I right on top over there. This is gonna be a thick sandwich. Any cheese you want, but I've noticed like this cheese has a nice, like, more melty. It's like a meltier cheese, and it has like kind of like a stretch when you melt it. Yep. And I like to fry this with the cover on, so it kind of like steams it up. And then I'm gonna just turn the heat up a little more to like a medium and just check on it to make sure that it's frying nice and crispy. So I usually take like these supplements whenever I'm eating something carby. It just like kind of helps me be a little more insulin sensitive, and you know, like helps the glucose like be like somewhat of a usable, you know, glucose for my body. So I do 1 apple cider vinegar pill, which is from this brand here. And I believe you can just get this at like a CVS store. I also use this one here, the Metamucil 3-in-1, for the fiber, additional fiber. And I've been liking this one. I changed my inositol recently because the one that I was using, I guess, no longer ships here. But this one is from Amazon, and it's by Amazing Formulas. And it's 1,000 milligram inositol. I usually just take 1 of these a day, but then there are some days where I need to take it twice a day, which is usually like for lunch and dinner or breakfast and dinner. So yeah, this kind of helps me eat like carby stuff, but I am gonna try to fit in a walk so that I can get my muscles just kind of, you know, burning off the glucose that's in my body. Bottoms up. Yeah, and they're like big pills, so I'm sorry I can't recommend like a smaller pill. I don't know any at the moment, but they are kind of big pills, so that's the only downside about those supplements. But they've been working for me, like I like it, so you know, once in a while I'll like share these things in case there's somebody out there that wants to try it too. My setup is so tragic. Like I have to open the microwave to put my magnetic mount and my camera up here. But anyways, I can smell the cheese and the butter, and it kind of looks like well, it kind of smells like it's ready. So let me show you what it looks like. And, ooh, sorry about that. Here it is. Looks like the cheese is fully melted. And I'm just gonna cut it. Let's turn everything off. Oh, snap! Oops. Oh, this kitchen sucks, guys. Like this piece fell off up here. How do I? All right, let's figure that out later. So, just gonna cut it so that I can hold the sandwich. It actually smells super good. Like, to me, it doesn't even smell that much like a tuna melt. It could be like the kimchi that kind of overpowers the tuna smell. I just smell butter, cheese, and kimchi. But look at that. Is it gonna stretch? It's so hot right now. Oh, no stretch. Maybe it'll stretch. I'm gonna take a bite. Pretty good. So I'm gonna get my first bite in. Oh my God. Wow. If you haven't tried this, try it. It sounds weird, but it's so good. It's a tuna melt, but it's elevated. It's got like the tanginess from the kimchi, the buttery flavor in the toast. The tuna is like, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really even smell like tuna. And then I added the garlic powder and the 21 salute powder in here. Oh. If you like tuna melts and you like kimchi, I think you'll like this. I'm gonna enjoy this lunch. It's, I think it's like almost 12. They were expected to come somewhere around 3, so I still have some time. I'm thinking I did want to go to Don Quixote because I'm out of matcha and they have like the cheap Itoen matcha powder. So after lunch, I might just grab that real quick. Just a couple things that are coming up. We're still trying to plan out the kitchen, but we are planning to go to Vegas in a couple of days. So that should be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the sandwich. I hope you guys make it. The mattress is here.
We're at the end of the vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like seeing more content like this, please subscribe, like, and share so that I can get my channel out there. And as always, thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye!